Once upon a time, in a sparkling kingdom named Everbright, there lived a beautiful princess named Aurora. Princess Aurora was known far and wide for her golden hair that shimmered like sunlight and her kind heart that touched everyone in the kingdom. She lived in a magnificent castle surrounded by lush gardens, chirping birds, and sparkling fountains. Despite her royal status, Aurora was curious about the simple life of her people and often wondered how their days were spent. One sunny morning, as Aurora gazed out of her grand window, she saw families bustling around the town square. Children were laughing, shopkeepers were arranging their goods, and villagers were chatting happily. Among them, a small boy was excitedly showing his mother a bag of groceries. Aurora tilted her head in curiosity. She had heard about supermarkets from her maid, Clara, but she had never visited one herself. That morning, Aurora decided she would embark on an adventure unlike any she had ever taken before. She would visit the town's supermarket. The grand plan. Aurora called her most trusted companion, a cheerful sparrow named Pip. "Pip, would you help me explore the world of the supermarket today?" she asked, her eyes twinkling. Pip chirped excitedly, flapping his tiny wings. Together, they devised a clever plan. Aurora would wear a simple dress, tie her hair back, and carry a woven basket like the villagers did. No one would recognize her as the princess. Before she left, she informed Clara of her plans, and Clara promised to keep her adventure a secret. "Be safe, Your Highness," Clara said, smiling. "And remember, a supermarket is a magical place full of surprises." Arrival at the supermarket. Aurora strolled into the bustling market square, her basket swinging at her side and Pip perched on her shoulder. She marveled at the energy around her. There were vendors calling out prices, carts filled with colorful vegetables, and the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the air. When Aurora entered the supermarket, her eyes widened in wonder. Rows and rows of shelves stretched before her, stacked with goods of every kind, bright jars of jams, shiny tins of biscuits, and fruits that glistened like jewels. "What a magical place!" Aurora whispered. Pip chirped in agreement, eyeing a bag of sunflower seeds on a nearby shelf. The fruit adventure. Aurora's first stop was the fruit aisle. She picked up a golden mango, its sweet fragrance filling the air. A little girl standing beside her reached for the same mango. "Oh, I'm sorry," the girl said, her cheeks turning pink. Aurora smiled warmly. "No need to apologize. Here, you can have it," she said, handing the mango to the girl. The girl beamed. "Thank you, miss. My name is Lily." "What's yours?" Aurora hesitated for a moment. "My name is Anna," she said, deciding to keep her royal identity a secret. Lily grinned. "Nice to meet you, Anna. Do you like apples? The red ones are the best." Aurora laughed and added a few apples to her basket. A cooking lesson. As Aurora explored further, she came across a man giving a cooking demonstration. He was showing how to make a simple vegetable stew. Intrigued, Aurora joined the crowd to watch. "Start with fresh carrots, onions, and potatoes," the man explained, chopping the vegetables swiftly. "Add a pinch of salt and some herbs for flavor." Aurora leaned closer, fascinated by the process. She had always relied on the castle chefs for her meals, but this seemed like something she could try herself. She quickly picked up the ingredients and decided she would attempt to make the stew back at the castle. Helping hands. As Aurora wandered through the aisles, she noticed an elderly man struggling to reach a jar on a high shelf. Without a second thought, she stepped forward. "Let me help you with that," she said, retrieving the jar and handing it to him. The man chuckled. "Thank you, young lady. Not many are so kind these days." Aurora felt a warm glow in her heart. She realized that small acts of kindness could make a big difference. The bread mystery. One section of the supermarket was filled with an assortment of breads. There were loaves of all shapes and sizes, some sprinkled with seeds and others dusted with flour. Aurora couldn't decide which one to pick. "Try this one," said a cheerful baker who had noticed her dilemma. He handed her a small sample of a crusty baguette. Aurora took a bite, and her face lit up. "This is delicious," she exclaimed. She added the baguette to her basket, thanking the baker for his help. A sweet treat. No trip to the supermarket would be complete without visiting the dessert section. Aurora's eyes sparkled as she saw rows of colorful candies, jars of honey, and shelves stacked with cakes. She chose a small chocolate tart, deciding it would be the perfect treat to end her day. Pip chirped eagerly, and Aurora laughed. "Don't worry, Pip. I'll share it with you." The checkout adventure. When it was time to check out, Aurora joined the line at the cashier. The boy ahead of her was fumbling with his coins, trying to pay for a loaf of bread. "I'm short by a few pennies," he said, looking embarrassed. Aurora stepped forward. "Here, let me help," she said, handing the cashier the remaining amount. The boy looked up at her with gratitude. "Thank you, miss. You're so kind." Aurora smiled. "It's nothing. Helping each other is what makes a community strong." A royal revelation. As Aurora left the supermarket, her basket full of goodies, she felt a sense of accomplishment. She had learned so much and met so many wonderful people. Back at the castle, she told Clara all about her adventure. It was the most magical day. "I learned about cooking, tried delicious bread, and helped a few people along the way," Aurora said, her face glowing with joy. Clara smiled. "I'm proud of you, Princess. You've discovered the magic of connecting with others and appreciating the simple joys of life." Aurora decided to share her experience with the kingdom. She invited the villagers to a grand feast at the castle, where she prepared the vegetable stew she had learned to make. It was a huge success, and the villagers were delighted to see their princess embracing their way of life. From that day on, Aurora made regular visits to the town, learning from her people and sharing in their joys. The princess who went to the supermarket became a beloved legend, a tale of kindness, curiosity, and the magic of stepping out of one's comfort zone. And so, Princess Aurora and her kingdom lived happily ever after, united by love and understanding. The end.